family. You have an absolutely beautiful wife or beautiful girlfriend. I'm not sure where it's at yet, but you have a beautiful family, King, and you are really, really blessed in all aspects of your life. What is it like to be King Mo? What is it like in your world?
I'm gonna be real with you. It's kind of average. Here's what I mean. Like, I don't seek attention. I only seek attention when I'm fighting. That's about it. But for the most part, I'm like low key. I don't like to, I don't like to be in loud places really, unless it's like I'm watching boxing or a sporting event. I like movies. I just like to relax, chill more than anything. I don't like to be out there. I don't go to the club no more. I used to go to the club, but man, I don't do the club thing. I just kind of just relax, chill, and train. That's what I did, and play with my daughter. I'm just an average person.
And that's so cool to be so level-headed. That's why I like you so much, because you are so down to earth. You don't treat anybody you don't treat anybody like you're way up here and you're so little here, we don't talk. You actually, and I'm going to say a little something that you did for me for a special young man here in Chicago. There's a young man who just turned 23, by the way. And you may have been familiarized with this story, but Jeff Dunbar actually was an amateur fighter. He is paralyzed from the waist down. So he has started his own T-shirt line. I'm actually going to try to get him on radio and talk about his T-shirt line. So I wanted to tell your fans and some of those idiots that boo you that you gave up some pictures and you signed them. I mean, and you did it with the quickness. I mean, you were like, let me know where I send it, blah, blah, blah. And you sent it. And let me tell you, the face on that young man was the happiest. Shonie and I actually showed up at the hospital and presented him with the box of stuff. And these are some of the things that the fans don't know, or some of the fans that don't like you. You are so kind-hearted. You have a golden heart, and you would do anything to help somebody else, especially a young paralyzed man who cannot walk. But I have to tell you the success story with this man. He started his own T-shirt line, and he's doing wonderful. I'm so thankful to you for reaching out to this man.
It's so the thing is, like, I don't do stuff for attention. Like, I do a lot of stuff. Like, I do a lot of charity, but I don't speak on it because there are people that, if they do something charitable, they let it be known. They drop a press release. They do articles on it. I've been doing stuff like that for years. I don't care for the attention. I just want to see people succeed. I'm not in it for the attention. Some people are, but I'm not.
And that's the one thing that's really cool about you is you don't. I never see you say, I'm over at this so-and-so charity and I just gave this much. And you are really, you're low-key. The right people who need to know are the ones that need to know. And those are the ones that are in your corner and that respect you. And I am one of them. And, I mean, King Mo, I'm going to say it again, you the man.
Appreciate you.
And you better be following me because I'm checking my Twitter right now.
Yeah, go ahead and check it.
You know it because I'm going to check it right now.
Oh, man.
Man, them Twitter games, boy, they be unfollowing you and following you. They just do it. So I'm just letting you know. I'm going to check it right now. But, Steve, it's all on you, man.
You done been followed already.
All right. I'm going to...
All right. Well, I first off want to start off and just big shout out to Mo. I mean, you deal with a lot of ignorant people sometime, and you do what you don't like. As you said, you don't go out there. You don't look for attention. When you do the charitable stuff you don't sit there and put out about it, because also the other side of it is because you do that one, then they're gonna be like, oh well. Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And then when you don't do it, you're the jerk off. So I understand why sometimes you want to keep a low profile with stuff like that because there are some foul people involved in
it's more than that, though, because the thing is, like, I feel like if you do it, you should be doing it anyway out the kindness of your heart. If it's genuine, you ain't got to tell people you're doing it. Like, I've done stuff that, like, people be like, you really did that? But I don't say nothing because why should I brag about me doing good things for people when I should be doing that anyway? If I'm the power to help, if I have the power to help somebody, I should help them. I shouldn't be like helping them and broadcasting it. Just help them and move on.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Now Rachel was already touched. Rachel was already touching on it, but you definitely are, at least in my opinion, one of the most unappreciated stars in martial arts. I don't know, it's because you call it how it is. You don't pull any punches when you see something that isn't being done right, regardless if it's by you or by somebody else. You won't stand for it, and that's one of the things I like about you, because you are outspoken. You're going to tell it how it is, regardless if you like me, you hate me, or you're indifferent about it. That's one of the things that I like about you, and I respect you for.
Appreciate you.
Now, as far as the booing stuff goes, I'm sure it's something that you're used to, and kind of okay, and just kind of move on. Like you're always going to have people who love you. You're always going to have people who hate you. It's just I guess a part of the business. One of the our listeners wanted to kind of give you a shout out. Aaron G 80 wanted to let you know he was feeling that walkout tune on Friday. And keep it Jeezy.
Yeah, that's my boy Max Pinelli. He's been rapping for years. He's out of Baton Rouge. He's a Louisiana legend, and he's one of my favorite rappers. And I hit him up and I hollered at him, and he made me that track.
He's Southern-listic. He's a Southern-listic rapper. I love Southern-listic. I'm sorry. I had to put my 2 cents in. Yep, I'm a Southern girl, so I like it.
Now, we know that, you obviously took a big risk in taking this fight against Czech. You didn't have to take this fight. It's not something you were required to. It was you're kind of being the good employee and taking this fight for the promotion. Now, do you feel with, the wins you'd already had at 205 that you should, if not be in a title eliminator, be fighting for the title shortly in the 205 pound division?
So. Yeah, I think so. The thing is that, when I first got the Bellator, I wasn't 100%. I was just fighting because I wanted to fight. But now, as time's gone by, my body's starting to get right. You know what I'm saying? I was on antibiotics for a whole year and a half after the staph infection ended because they were worried the staph would come back. So I had to take antibiotics every day. I had to take an antibiotic by the name of Renfampin. I think I took 6 pills a day of Renfampin. You know what I'm saying? And it took a toll on my body, but when I stopped, my body started coming back. And I'm glad I'm not taking no antibiotics anymore, and I'm glad I'm feeling better, because now I can go out there and get my W's and get this belt.
Now, you and Liam Mcgeary hold a similar sponsor in Future Legend. With the fact that you guys are kind of on the same page, obviously, he has something you want and something that you guys probably wouldn't mind putting aside to scrap. For that belt is definitely a special thing.
Yeah, Liam is very talented, man. He's a beast. He had a great fight with Newton. Right now, I'm going to see what's up because I don't know what's going to happen with me. But I'm pretty sure I'll see one more fight, and I'll be fighting for the belt. But I'm also the number 1 contender at heavyweight, too. So if I can fight for a belt first, I'll fight for a belt at heavyweight. And then we can make it a super fight. Me, the heavyweight champion versus 205 champion for all the marbles.
There would be no light. There would be no light heavy. It would just be the heavyweight champion, regardless if it's light heavy or heavyweight. That would definitely be interesting. So
I can make 205. So I can make 205. So if I have the heavyweight title, I will come down to 205, which is nothing because I walk around at 215, 214. I'll make way at 205 and fight the 205 champion with the heavyweight belt.
Mo's trying to go both ways. I love this. I love it. So obviously he's gonna be open to having another fight at heavyweight. That is definitely something that I'm gonna be looking forward to. I'm not sure if the listeners or the other fans in the world are. I mean, I definitely like when guys step out of their comfort zone, test themselves, and take challenges. It's it doesn't happen a lot in this sport, and guys like you, Mo, are becoming few and far between. So regardless of what the haters may say to you or anything like that, the real fans do appreciate you.
Well, I try to be a throwback fighter, but people have to realize, my bad, sorry to cut you off, but Chet Congo is a vet. He did his best to tie me up to not take any damage. Now, if he would try to go for submissions, he would take some damage, but Chet Congo was smart. He tied me up, raised by my legs, and made sure I couldn't unleash any ground and pound. Plain and simple.
Yeah, I felt that you were in the dominant position most of that fight, regardless if he wasn't trying to go for anything, so he was just kind of holding the position, waiting, and you were waiting for him to make that mistake so you could capitalize on it. It's not the greatest thing to watch, but you were controlling the guy who was bigger, who was stronger, and had every advantage going in.
I wasn't really waiting. I was trying to get free. Chet Congo had a death grip on my arms with the overhook, and he had my legs grapevine. So when he gripped my legs were stretched out. So I was pretty much like almost doing the splits when I was on top, and I had to get my legs free. And the thing is, if I would have tried to be over-aggressive, he would have got back to his feet. So I was trying to be aggressive enough to where I could hold position, get my arm out, and deliver damage. But each time, he had to get off balance. So pretty much I was just fighting to keep my balance and posture up. He destroyed my posture with the grapevines and the overhook.
It's at least for me, I enjoyed it. Not everyone enjoys watching those type of fights, but the chess matches to me is just as important as the wild mess that you see from some of these fighters.
If it's let's remember this: if people want to claim MMA as a true sport, the main goal in sports is to win. Football, the score is 3-0. No one's complaining. Everyone's like, man, defense wins games. If it's 49-46, people are like, great game, shootout. If a team punts the ball, wins fourth and 3, no one complains. Now, could you imagine if every football team went for it on fourth down? It's 4th and 8. They went for it. You know what I'm saying? No, they punt the ball because they want to give themselves every advantage and win the game. You know what I'm saying? People, if they want to claim that MMA is a true sport, then they look at it differently. But when it comes down to it, MMA is entertainment. It's not really a true sport, because if it was a true sport, there'd be true prerequisites to get to the top. Really, I can get anybody. I can get a person that was like the world's best diver and make a video of him punching somebody and give him a contract with some organization. Depending on how many hits the video got. And it's just entertainment. It's people want to see entertainment, and that's what they're getting with Bellator. Entertainment.
Yes.
You can't. They already tried the sports thing, and people bashed it because they're like, "We're not getting the fights you want to see." Well, now they're getting the fights you want to see, and people are still bashing it. People realize MMA is entertainment. It's not a true sport. It's entertainment.
Right. Absolutely. You hit it on the nail there, Keith. Hey, Steve. I'm sorry I got to say this, but Twitter's going crazy about you going on. Naked and afraid. They're like, what? So I'm sorry. They were listeners and they was listening, so they said, oh my gosh, could you imagine King Mo in just his crown running around naked? Like, oh my God. I don't even know what to say. Oh God.
Oh,
Fans are funny. Are funny. I'm sorry.
Now remember, when they keep coming to you about that, Mo, blame Rachel. that was just a funny question to break the air. That was like, please don't take that offensively at all. King Mo is totally out of fun.
No, it's cool. It's not offensive. It's not offensive at all. Trust me, I know it's out of fun because y'all are respectful, and that's why I'm on the show.
Absolutely.
I'm not, so.
I do have to say
we like to keep it respectfully, and we actually had a caller call in a few weeks ago, and it wasn't nice to one of our fighters, so we just kind of put him in the queue and let the fighter kind of lay into him, let him hear what they had to say, and him have to have no response for it since he wanted to kind of just throw some ridiculous question at him. But one of the things I wanted to ask you before we get ready to wrap things up, obviously, you had a fight this past weekend, so you weren't going to be able to do the color analysis for Invicta. Are you going to be jumping back on that when they get back in here in April?
I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I'm just supporting Invicta. I'm not employed by them no more. I'm a supporter. I'm not really employed by them no more because I have too much stuff going on, and but I still watch it when I can. But right now I'm not really employed by them. We kind of just parted ways because I got too much stuff going on.
That's fair enough. I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of your fans were going to want to have your voice and your